fell! He's out of the ring!
Looks like you're the one with nowhere to run.
It's a blowout.
No, it's not. It seems that Hitfellow is beginning to adapt to Dispo's speed now.
Are you sure?
He fell! He's out of the ring!
Looks like you're the one with nowhere to run.
It's a blowout.
No, it's not. It seems that Hitfellow is beginning to adapt to Dispo's speed now.
Are you sure?
He fell! He's out of the ring!
Looks like you're the one with nowhere to run.
welcome to McDaniel Stadium, home of the Spartans, for senior night here on the SSN. Charles unfortunately lost to the Pace Knights just shortly beforehand, but boys trying to right those wrongs here. Won their last game against East Coweta after a disappointing region loss to Carrollton, and a very disappointing loss in leg one of the Windy Hill Classic to Osborne last Tuesday. We are set here to go against Pace on tonight. Quick starting lineup for the Bulls. Starting keeper will be number 0, Harrison Bacon. Then it'll be number 3, Aaron Akaisen. Askanak. Number 4, Fisher Martin. Number 8, Juan Hernandez. Number 10, Sohan Patel. Number 11, Henry Slipking. Number 12, Noah Butts. Number 15, Devin Banks. Number 17, Matthew Gibbs. Number 18, Piero Cavaletti. Number 19, Misha Dallins. Once again, that's Bacon, Askanak, Martin, Hernandez, Patel, Slitking, Butts, Banks, Gibbs, Capoletti, and Dallin, and we are ready to go. 40 minutes on the clock. Spartans going right to left. Knights going left to right. Knights will do the kickoff to start us off here. Everyone ready. Everyone set.
Go.
Still waiting. There's the whistle. Game on. Pace moving quickly down here, down the bottom of the screen. That is Oskanek closing. And already a whistle being blown. That's going to be a foul on Aaron Oskanek. That was Chris Cortez who's handling the ball for the Knights.
Just a couple of seconds. They're showing off speed, intense speed. I guess that go as fast as possible.
We're in for a high-intensity matchup tonight. There's a free kick. And, ooh, close. It's knocked out of bounds. I believe that was Butts who made contact with it.
It looked like he kicked it in for a second, but
this is the goal to the right. Here's going to be a corner now already. It will be Inavarente Jimenez who does the corner. Sailing corner header. That was Juan Hernandez who made the good effort. Now it's a good touch by Oskanek, and Oskanek bringing it into the Knights half for the first time in the field. Gets it down. That is Banks who's starting today. That one's kicked away. Starting at that forward position today. This one by the Knights. Work back down bottom screen. Hernandez comes crashing in. Got contact but couldn't get the ball. Knights still have it, working it back the other way. Here's Gibbs coming in. Make a play on it now. Keeps it in bounds. It's Hernandez. Hernandez back to Dallin. Dallin back to Hernandez, gets a bump, keeps control, and goes to Slitking. Slitking will head to Butts, top of the screen. Butts will tap it right back to Slitking, and Slitking will go back to Martin. Martin back to Bacon. He's going to hit this on a line. It's off the header of Hernandez to Patel. Patel with a nice header in the right direction. Looking for Capoletti now. Backwards touch. Gibbs going to get there. A couple good moves trying to get it by one defender. Couldn't get it by a second. Oof. Right into the corner of Oskanek. I don't think that hit him in a too favorable spot, but he seems to be okay, and that one goes out of bounds off the touch of number 10, Langston Baptiste.
Talk about the go-ahead touch by Oskanek. You know he gets to that ball after that, off of that far touch.
Patel with a contest there. Unsuccessful one. It's Alvarez. That's a good touch by Martin. Knights keep control, keep heading forward. Now, it's going to be a flag, an offside on number 19, Zach Logan.
A lot of speed and intensity by both teams so far. Both teams trying to go ahead and get ahead. Don't want to wait till the middle of the quarter to start turning up.
Well, it's a complete contrast to what we saw in the last game. Last game we saw a defensive battle. Good defense being played all around. Knights just barely etched out a single goal, and that's what got them the win. This time both offenses seem to be dialed in. Looking to go with a fast pace here. There's a moonshot from Dallin off the free kick. Pace controls it though. Hernandez with a nice play. Gets the ball back in possession, looking for Patel. Patel cut across. That's down low for Banks, and Banks is going to get flagged for being offside. So already an offside call, one on each team. and emphasizing that aggressiveness both teams are looking for in this one. There's a boot made down the field. Slick King going back, Butts coming in. It's touch off the head of Langston Baptiste. And now up ahead, another offside flag going to be thrown. I think this was on two guys, both Logan and Baptiste.
Either way, it's still a good kickback by Bacon. It was offsides before.
There's Oskanek to Hernandez. Going to go top of the field. That's Butts. Butts. A lot of space pushing. The attack going up for, that's Banks he's looking for. Banks got it by one defender trying to keep it in bounds. It goes out of bounds. There will be a Spartan throw-in. It'll be Gibbs to come up and do the throw-in. He's going to get good lead up into this one. Here's the toss. Good distance, high, and a save at the last moment by the keeper, Will McDade.
Yeah, Will McDade, good job keeping that ball out for the high hit in. Could have fell right in, but he stopped it.
Wasn't a very hard hit, but it was well placed.
Yeah.
McDade had to make a good effort to stop that one from going in. That's Martin kicking it up ahead now. A couple of headers. Last touch by Butts. Banks with a good header to Patel. He'll go back to Butts. Butts going to work backwards, reverse field to Martin. Martin up ahead looking for Patel. Has it intercepted. And Knight's coming back this way now, but Cavalletti there. Makes a good steal, and Cavalletti working up the field now to the top side. Cavalletti working one-on-one. Trying to go to Banks. Well defended. And that went out just off the foot of a Pace Knight. Butts quick throw into Slitking. Slitking goes across the field to Oskanek. Oskanek down low to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to use some good footwork to get by one guy. He does. Try to go back to Hernandez, middle of the field. Well defended. Slitking coming up with a contest. Hops it up. Oskanek goes up. And Pace retains control. It's Martin. Could be a good touch off a header. And now the Knights, that guy's, yeah, he was a good 5 yards off sides. Saw that one coming before the referee even initially threw the flag up. Third offside on Zach Logan already. And we are not even 10 minutes into the game. Not even 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah, a number of those for Zach Logan so far.
Dowling going to do the free kick again. Another rocket off of Dowling's leg. Bounces over one defender and falls right into Will McDade's hands. So he'll pocket that. Sling this one out. Oskanek now breaks on it. Maybe oversold that one. It's flipped by him, but it goes to Slitking, now a header. It's by him, and Oskanek just sends this one up. Nice header by Hernandez. Backward touch by Gibbs. That one goes out of bounds, however. That one goes out off of the tip of a Pace Knight. So Spartans have it right back.
Like how Schlicking got the ball in the right position, but the man
Gibbs
wasn't in
is
the right
going
place.
for it. Here's Capoletti. Oh, he overran it. Now it falls in front of him, and it's just going to get kicked away. That was thrown from the Spartans' half of the field, or just about, and landed all the way above everyone's heads and at like the 15. Good throw in. It goes out. It'll be Gibbs to set it up for another one.
The best thrower on the team.
By far. It's another good charge on this one. This one good distance on it. Goes over everyone's head. Hernandez tried to get it out of the air. Couldn't get it. And now Knights are bringing it back out. And I got a man at the top. Got to run Foreman here. Trying to cross back to the bottom. Martin's trying to keep the man running with him, Logan, in check. And he does as Logan strikes that one out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick out of the box for Bacon.
It's like a good strike. He kind of slided into that one. Slid.
Jesus. There's Dahlin. This one a much shorter kick. Going to stay in the Spartans' half of the field. It's going to be Martin to get this one out. Patel there with a contest, trying to send it back the other way, and Patel's going to get control of it. Nice play by Patel. Patel's looking for Gibbs. Now Gibbs got to run. Got the goalie crossed up. Too much air on him. Oh, he had McDade dead to rights. He was a good few yards outside of the box. If he got it over his head, that would have been an easy goal. Just too much power trying to get it over his head, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, too much air on the air shot. He could have made it a little more. Come on.
Now Knight's getting ready to boot this one away. Header, contact made by Hernandez, and it goes out. Throw and goes short for the Knights. Backwards kick and then into a header. A nice move. That was number 18, Martin Andrew Thomas. Skynet comes away with it, though. Gets it to Hernandez, who loses control and doesn't go out of bounds.
Good fake by Oskainak.
There's Alvarez with a throw in now, and Oskanek there again. Trying to go to Hernandez again. This time he doesn't lose control. Through physicality, keeps control, and he's going to get a foul call out of it. Nice play by both Oskanek and Hernandez. Fight for possession of the ball there, and that's the Spartans a free kick. Dowling got this one set up. Kick it far away once again. This one a lower kick. Gets by Patel. Gets by everybody all the way into the hands of McDade. High kick. Gonna land just in the Spartans half of the field. Nice header by Dahlin. And Schlicking trying to get control. He cannot, but it's Oskanek who hits it back, and then it's sent right back to Bacon. We'll collect it. Good punt for Bacon. Bring it up to Cortez. It goes to Martin. Now to Patel. Patel with control of it. With a moment. Just trying to find some space. Trying to go to Oskanek. Couldn't get the connection. It goes to Dahlin. Nice kick by Dahlin. Oskanek trying to charge in. Does, but no one there to receive the kick. Now Oskanek got it by. It's him and Capoletti. Now it's just Capoletti trying to work towards the corner. And it's worked away by the Knights out of bounds. That was a nice little kick over by Oskanek. Gibbs goes quickly with the throw-in over the head off of Patel and one of the defenders. And quickly that run's established. Spartan's not wasting any time on these stoppages. Trying to catch the Knights off guard. Bacon comes up to boot that one away. And it's booted right back. But Dahlin going to send it back once again. That's off the header of a Knight. Whistle blown. I think they called the foul on Capoletti.
Spartan's definitely not wasting any opportunities when they get to the goal.
They're moving quick with intensity. Set up. That one booted away. Martin going to make contact and send it to the left, and then sent back to the right. And out of bounds. A bad touch. It looks like that was Terry No. Now this is Capoletti. Gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez to Patel and to Schlittking. Schlittking up ahead to Gibbs. Cut to Oskanek. Oskanek bringing it up. Bringing it up. Going to try and get back. Had it tipped, I think. And Gibbs couldn't get to it before it was kicked out. Now this is No bringing it up, working on Dahlin. And Dahlin going to make light contact, throw No off his course, and No slips. It goes out off of Dahlin's touch. Dahlin can't believe it. It'll be a pace throw-in. This is Gibbs, goes to Oskonak. Now it's sent back. This one being sent towards the goal. No one there. Really get a strike on it. Bacon collects it, and we'll either throw or punt it away. It'll be a punt. High punt. This one a little bit shorter. Gonna land right at midfield. And this is Martin trying to battle for possession. He does. Gets it out to Butts. Butts tried to flip it up ahead. Didn't see a defender closing. Martin clears it back more towards the center of the field. Hernandez with a good touch, and Hernandez comes away with it. Now trying to work backwards, keeping it in bounds. It's Hernandez. Hernandez goes backwards to Butts. Butts trying to go back to Hernandez. And some really good defense being played by the Knights. They're just suffocating all the room the Spartans have. And Martin's going to be forced to just send it back to Bacon and hit the reset button. So fresh start. Here's Hernandez now bringing it up. Hernandez to Oskonak. Goes back to Hernandez. Hernandez finds Butts all the way across the field. Butts working back towards the middle. Butts goes up ahead. Banks is there. Banks is going to get there. Banks with plenty of space tries to clear it. Center of the field. It's kicked out. That's going to be a corner though. He was looking for Capoletti. And couldn't tell who it was who made the defensive play, but it was a good one. Spartans are now set up for a corner. It'll be Oskonak to go up to do it.
Good effort by Hernandez finding the guy all the way in the corner over there, setting it up for the corner run on the right side.
Here's Oskonak with the corner. This one's short, and it's immediately kicked away. Didn't have enough air under that one. So it was the first line defender. Was able to get contact with the header and knock that one away. So that'll be a throw-in for Gibbs instead. Everybody stayed in the about same position. Here's the throw-in. This one got the proper air on it. First touch, knocked out, looking for a rebound. Goes across some legs. Now here's Hernandez. Couldn't get a good connection. And it's sent away. Oskonak trying to get the catch there and gets it. And just going to fire it towards the goal off the crossbar. Wow. Out of bounds. Nice shooting, I guess. Not really aiming for the right target. This one sent way down the field. That's Baptiste. Both players on both teams saying it's their ball. It's Spartans' ball. Butts with the throw-in. Hernandez closing, gets there. It's Capoletti. Capoletti got to get it out. He's surrounded by two defenders. And he does get it to Patel. Patel works back to Schlittking, and now bottom of the screen there's Oskonak. Oskonak fires, tried to go to Gibbs. It whips right by him. Sent out to Banks. Banks looking for Gibbs. Gibbs with a nice touch off the head. Looking for Patel. There's Hernandez. This one popped up, closing on the goal. Saved by McDade. Barnes have had a lot of really, really good just touches tonight. A couple good ones from Dahlin. A couple good ones from Gibbs. Just haven't really put them all together in one fully fledged run yet. Here's Oskonak. Here's Gibbs. Right back to Oskonak. Tried to go up to Schlittking, it looked like, had it deflected, but then goes to Hernandez. Now it's up to Schlittking. Schlittking up ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs with a little bit of run. Coming right back from the bottom of the screen. Gibbs fires too high. Goes over the goal.
Too high, but in the right place. Like you said, the Spartans a lot of good touches so far, but haven't been able to really get to where they want to be. Juan Hernandez is definitely one of the main players keeping the team on their side of the field, kind of controlling the midfield in a way.
There's a boot all the way from the box. Going to be a little bit short of midfield. It's Banks and then Patel who went up for it, and Patel's going to draw a foul from Baptiste. So Hernandez set up from a free kick from essentially midfield. Here's a boot down towards the goal. Gibbs trying to close there. It's off the contact of, I think it's going to be off of Capoletti, and it will be. Capoletti scored both of these Spartan goals in the game against East Coweta last Friday. They won that game. It's the first game they've won in region play so far. This one not a part of region play. Still a game you'd like to win. This one's up for Capoletti. Capoletti trying to get there, and a foul going to be called on Capoletti. Isn't really a big notion of contact. Maybe he had a grab of the arm or something. A nice move by Zach Logan down the other end. And that one, a bit too fancy as Oskanek comes away with that. Oskanek goes down, Logan gets it back, no whistle blown. And now it's Hernandez who sends someone to the ground. That was Terry No. Physical game so far, both teams. And down over on the Camel bench, both Carpenters, JC and Scott, gotten their warm-ups off, so it looks like both of them are looking to check in. It's going to be a corner for the Knights. They just kick it short, give themselves a little bit more space to work with on the corner. Firstly, well defended by Gibbs, and then Oskanek, and now it's Gibbs running away with it. Gibbs, good physical player, trying to close in. Frustrated with himself, he didn't close all the way in. There's a good header by Martin, though, then a Patel to Hernandez. Gibbs going to step up and take it, and it goes out of bounds. We got a Knight throw in. Ooh, and a miss. That was Andra Thomas with the miss. Gonna go right past his foot. Now it's Butts. Butts to Martin. Martin looking for Oskanek. Oskanek, a nice touch. Ooh, two guys hit the turf, and that foul's gonna be on Gibbs. It was Gibbs and Enrique Alvarez for the Knights that both went down. Well, we've seen time and time again this year that Gibbs is not afraid to get physical. He's got a big frame and uses it.
Definitely willing to sacrifice his body for the ball.
Complements that frame well with his physical play style. This one sent towards the goal, no one there to really get a strike on it. Bacon steps up, gonna collect that. Now gonna punt it away. Down towards Capoletti, looks like. Now it's Gibbs who's got a break on it. Can't get there before a Knight clears it away. And the header to try and save it, unsuccessful, goes out. So Hernandez will come and throw this in. Excuse me, it'll be Oskanek who throws it in. Both Gibbs and Banks come out. As we mentioned, both Carpenters check in. JC Carpenter and Scott Carpenter. Now Knights have it going back the other way. Oskanek coming up there trying to contest. Gets a good contest. It'll go away to Henry Schlitking. Schlitking goes to, that is Scott, I believe. That was JC Carpenter, excuse me. Now this one sent back towards the Knights goal. No really shot there. McDade gets that one. Kick for McDade. There's contact by JC Carpenter looking up ahead for Patel. It's trying to fall for Scott Carpenter. And this one's kicked out of bounds, so we'll set the Spartans up with another throw-in. Oskanek goes short on the throw-in to Scott Carpenter, and immediately Knights in control of it. Butts with a good touch defensively, just going to kick it back. That was Zach Logan trying to weave his way through Campbell defenders. Bacon goes right back to Martin. Loses it for a second, tries to get it back, and Martin is down. He appears hurt. Still down is Martin. They're letting them play on. Wonder when they're going to call a whistle. This one sent over everyone's head and out of bounds, and I think finally that will stop playing. It will.
Number 19, Zachary Logan, definitely showing that he's one of the more aggressive players on the Knights.
Martin is still down.
We have Fisher, Martin down.
Let's hope that's not a serious injury. It's been a key piece of this back line for the Spartans all year. Started every game. Has played most of every minute of the season. Now finds himself down here. Martin is finally on his feet. Will be assisted off. Walking gingerly on the right leg, it looks like. It'll be Alessio Lois who comes in for him. So hopefully Martin's okay. He'll get good enough to return to this game. Already questionable if he'd play tonight, battling through his sickness. Now goes down here with an injury. Just waiting for the whistle to get back to playing here. Keep tabs on Martin as the night goes on. And Dahlin got it set up to this one's short. Goes to Schlicking, and Schlicking trying to get it to Oskinek, who's trying to save it. He does. And is pushed as the ball go out of bounds on him. They call it pace ball.
Wow.
What? That looked like it went right off of Zach Logan. He came in at full speed, hit both Oskinek and the ball, and then went out of bounds. So, I don't know. I'm guessing it grazed Oskinek on the way by or something of the sort.
He's kind of beating up the Spartans in a way.
It's 3 straight out of bounds by the Spartans. 3 straight throw-ins. This one hit straight up by Dahlin. Patel trying to get there. Now it's Lois. Dahlin again. Now it's finally on the ground, and Dahlin just going to boot this one away. And yeah, going to be sent all the way away by Scott Carpenter. They wanted to at least get that one a little further before it went out of bounds. Unless he gets them pinned back down back in their own half of the field. The throw in, Hernandez to Lois to Scott Carpenter up ahead. And now Pace having it back in possession. Now Pace with a run to the top side. Going to hit it back towards the middle, but too much power on it. And it's saved. That's Cortez, but he's working, has 2 defenders. Scott Carpenter comes away with the ball and gets it out to Oskinek. Goes up the field. Header by Pace. And now it's nice save by Bacon.
What a save by Bacon.
It was off of his leg, I think. The very bottom of his leg. That was Logan with that strike on the goal. A nice save by Bacon. Hit up in the air by Dahlin. And a header by Oskinek. And sent back the other way. Bacon going to come up and collect it again.
It's one of the best saves you'll ever see, to be honest. The power of that kick.
This is Bacon's second game back from injury. And he suffered in the Carrollton game. It's the Osborne game. Came back for the East Coweta game. And now back here again. And now another run coming for the Knights. Clear towards the middle and into the net. First goal goes to Pace.
Good job by the Knight going all the way in the corner and then setting up their teammate last minute to kick it in.
Couldn't tell who it was exactly on the goal. I think it was number 23, John Hardestry. So Pace draws first blood in the scoring column. It is 1-0 Knights. Spartans now trail 1. The first half coming to a close. This is Hernandez with a boot down the field. Now comes back up to get it off for a couple of headers. It's Oskinek who hits it straight up in the air. Capoletti tried to get there with a header. He couldn't. Carpenter going to get there. JC Carpenter goes to Butts, to Schlittking, to Hernandez. Back up to Butts. Butts trying to weave his way through defenders. Gets it to J.C. Carpenter. Carpenter tried to get it up the field and has it tipped away. It'll be a Spartan throw-in. It's Oskinek trying to race to get there. Oh, that should be a handball.
Smacked his hand.
He got a full forearm hit in there. They did call a handball. Oskinek will kick this one. Down towards the bottom of the goal. McNeed, ooh, dangerous play to come up and get that as he almost dropped it, but he gets it. McDade will punt this one back. It's Hernandez going to make first contact with it. He'll be out on Hernandez. Knights are looking for a foul on Scott Carpenter. They're not going to get one. There's the throw-in. And that's going to be a foul called on Baptiste. I think it was. Number 10, right? Yes, it was. So it'll be Hernandez to set this kick up. Here it is. This one closer to the goal. That's another good hit. Dahlin trying to get in there. Another save by McDade.
Allen was definitely looking for that right hit off the head.
Just couldn't make a good enough touch. Now it's Knights bringing it up. Somebody hits the ground and a late foul call on Patel. Knights go quickly to top of the field. Hernandez trying to close in, and Schlittking going to kick this one straight up and out. So it'll be a corner coming for the Knights.
We'll definitely don't want to allow a second goal.
This one directly from the corner and back
but
to
they
back
did.
with the goal. That's
Spoke too
Baptiste.
soon.
A quick 2 goals within 5 minutes for the Knights, who lead 2-0 in the first half.
It's a good header by the Knight. Two-goal advantage is always a great margin to have to win a game.
And Troy Connolly makes a change. Capoletti will go out. Matt Gibbs will go back in. Hernandez off the kickoff, booting this one way down the field. Gibbs trying to get there off a header, doesn't get it. But this is J.C. Carpenter trying to work now. And Carpenter cuts towards the side. And that's a touch by Scott Carpenter. And finally, some solidified possession. And now Hernandez goes up to Butts. Butts trying to get by one defender. Does by cutting to the inside. Butts looking. Butts taking it all the way. Butts loses it, a strike. Wow. That was Lois who fired and it just went right in to McDade.
That was a great strike, but it almost like
It went directly into the keeper.
landed into his hand.
Here's Oskonek now. Now it's Lois. Lois back to Dahlin. Dahlin to Schlittking. Schlittking to, that's Scott Carpenter. No, that's JC. On to Dahlin. Back to Oskonek. Oskonek working. And let it go out of bounds. Off a pace touch. Going to quickly throw it in. Now it's Lois on the run. Lois trying to get there, but it's Logan with a nice kick. All the way to the other side of the field. That was like deep past midfield. That's when Pop heading for the goal. Bacon's got to come up and try and get it. And he will. That one's out of bounds off the touch of a Knight. There's J.C. Carpenter now. Goes to Butts. Butts to Schlittking. Try to go back to J.C. Carpenter. As this one popped away, good defense. Bacon going to try and step up and get there first, and he does. Kicks away towards the middle of the field. That's Alessio Lois with it. Going to go backwards to Aaron Oskonek. Now it's to Hernandez. Hernandez with some contact, fights through it. Uses his quick feet. Gets it to Patel. Patel to Butts. Butts to Schlittking. Schlittking up ahead. That's J.C. Carpenter. Carpenter using his quickness. Gets by one defender. Carpenter. Ooh, tried to go to Scott Carpenter, but it's well defended. Now a collection of headers shuts the run down. Cortez, the Knights, loses control. Has to go to Hernandez. Hernandez to, that is Schlittking. Schlittking to J.C. Carpenter. Back down low to Oskonek. Oskonek to Scott Carpenter. Going right back to Oskonek, and it's too hard of a touch. Scott Carpenter gets it back, though. That's Lois. Right back to Carpenter. Carpenter, middle of the field, looking. He's looking for Gibbs on a run. It's deflected away. This is Baptiste. Gets it up to Patel. Patel to Oskonek. Oskonek down low, looking for Lois, but Logan there. Gonna get there first. Nice move. Went through the legs of Scott Carpenter. Who was that? That was Enrique Alvarez. This one goes all the way back to Campbell's box. Bacon gets it to Dahlin. Now Dahlin looking for Patel. Patel with a little bit of a run. Shut down by Logan. Logan playing both good offense and defense for the Knights in this one. Here's Oskonek and going to reset it. Right back to Bacon, and offside going to be called on, that is Jack Hogman, I believe it was. So a quick free kick for the Spartans as Schlittking bringing it up now. Schlittking to Hernandez. Hernandez to Patel. Patel looking for Scott Carpenter. Found a nice window to fit it through and did. Works backward to Oskonak. Oskonak fires back down towards middle of the field. Patel with a header, and it's wide right of the goal.
A lot of good passes for the Spartans, but they're not really being able to get in the goal how they want.
They've had these runs go for pretty much the whole game. They've had a couple of really good ones, just haven't been able to finish on any of them. There's a boot. And that one's kicked out of bounds. So it stays in. Now it goes out. Well, it was out of bounds at first, so Butts will get a throw in from about midfield. No, now they will send him back further. Hernandez to Patel. Patel to Dallin. Dallin to Oskonak. Ooh, nice touch. Get by Cortez. Out of Hernandez. Back to Oskonak. Scott Carpenter. Patel. Which going in a triangle of the Spartans, and now Patel tries to go up to Lois. Lois goes backwards to Hernandez, who's got a lot of space to work with. Hernandez to Gibbs, right back to Hernandez. Spartans with a run. Spartans are looking for a handball, and they're going to get one.
A lot of good touches by the Spartans.
Some really nice ones at the end. Caused that handball. It was both Gibbs and Hernandez who were trying to work for a push, force the handball. So Hernandez will set this up from middle of the field. Good spot for a kick. Here's Hernandez. Free kick on the way. He goes short. Looks for, that's J.C. Carpenter to Gibbs, and Gibbs, the little pop kick, couldn't get in the goal fast enough. McDade was there to react. Lois looking for a foul. Pretty much got put in a headlock there. No whistle
Say
given.
that.
I don't know how that wasn't a whistle. Like I said, he basically got put in a headlock. There's Butts. Miscommunication there, turns it over. Now Knight's working, got a run working, top of the field. But overled the runner up there, couldn't tell who it was. It goes out of bounds. Butts throws it into Schlitking. Schlitking has it deflected. He was trying to work backwards, now reverses field. Goes up ahead to J.C. Carpenter. Now to Gibbs. Somebody hits the ground. That's Alessio Lois. Again, no whistle. Back-to-back rough plays on Lois. Our whistle wasn't blown.
This pace defense is just keeping the Spartans on lock.
And a yellow card just given to, I believe that was a pace player. I think it was Terry No, who just got given a yellow card. I don't know what for. So I'll have to swap him out. I think that's the first pace sub all game. They'll bring in Pablo. Oh my God. Here's Oskonak.
Pablo Di
To Gibbs, Gibbs to Carpenter. Carpenter trying to go to the other Carpenter, Scott. The other side of the field, he works back to Oskonak. Oskonak to Hernandez. Hernandez tried to go to J.C. Carpenter. It's out of his reach, but Schlicking's there. Second chance, try to goes to Butts. Runs in, gets it, goes down low to J.C. J.C. through the legs of one defender, through the legs of a second. J.C. Carpenter. Oh, just to the right of the goal. It goes out of bounds.
Slightly to the right. Definitely wanted it in the middle there. Had a lot of space to get a good hit off.
Another missed shot for the Spartans. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Couple good touches there. There's J.C. Carpenter. Trying to get it past some defenders by keeping it in the air. Now it's Gibbs. And couldn't outwork 2 Knight defenders. Knights have it going the other way. And that's Lois. Gets pushed to the ground. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by him. It's a rough play. On the throw in, it's Oskinek there. Patel there, tips it to Hernandez. Hernandez working it back up. Hernandez has the one knocked away on him. The throw in by Oskinek is deflected into Scott Carpenter. And now it's Lois who hits it out. Now this throw in. A little bit of run here. Cortez gets it. Schlitking steps up, makes a play there. As Bacon was kind of in no man's land. He didn't know whether to stay back or step up and try and contest. Luckily, Schlitking was there to keep it away. Now Schlitking goes down. That's a nice slide by Hernandez to get it out to Scott Carpenter. Now he's making some good moves. Just save it before the half at this point. 5 seconds, 4. They get it out to Butts. Butts to Dahlin. And that will end the first half. So at the end of one, Ace with 2 back-to-back goals lead this one 2-0. But Spartans are just on the cusp on offense. Maybe just need that one thing during halftime. That one adjustment to make. That'll push them, get them on the scoreboard in the second half, and maybe try and come back and tie this game. But we'll get to that when we get back after halftime, right after this. Welcome back to McDaniel Stadium, excuse me. Halftime about to come to a close. Pace Knights up 2-0 over the Campbell Spartans. As mentioned before, Spartans offensively have looked pretty in sound. Just haven't been able to finish on any of these runs that they've kind of gone on. But 40 minutes left to try and do something to even themselves offensively.
Yeah, definitely the Spartans having a lot of good touches offensively, a lot of good looks, but not being able to really capitalize. But the Knights, on the other hand, being able to get 2 goals in through standout performances from Zachary Logan, having one of those.
He's been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. He's been all over the Spartans.
So, a couple different guys getting in here tonight. Gregorio Gonzalez will go in at goalie for the second half. He's the only sub. Well, no, there's more subs that have been there. J.C. Carpenter is out. He's been subbed off. Capoletti went back in for him. And Gibbs is off as well. Don't know who went in for him across the half. Oh, nobody came in for him. He was just getting taped up on the sideline, so he'll run back. So the only other, so it was Gonzalez in for Bacon, and then Capoletti in for J.C. Carpenter. See if this crew can't try and work together. Try and get these 2 goals back. Out set to go. Spartans going to kick off now. Field is flipped. They're going left to right now. Knights going right to left. There's the whistle. Let's go. Hernandez up ahead, looking immediately for Gibbs. Overshot him just a bit. And Knights have Cortez trying to get it back. And as that one defended, that was Azkanak, I believe. Who sent that one out of bounds, and now there's a throw-in for the Knights already. One's hit off the head of Alessio Lois, and Azkanak sends it forward. Trying to look for Capoletti. Couldn't get control of it. That went out of bounds off of the Knights. This one sent up the field over Gibbs' head. Now it's sent back towards the middle of the field. And Schlitking there tried to go to Patel. They touch off Patel too hard, and it's turned over. Now that one up ahead gets by Butts. Schlitking going to close. A faster pace, as that's a strike, and that one's, couldn't tell if that was just a missed try on the goal or an attempt at a pass that no one was there for. Either way, it's out of bounds.
It looked like a strike way too far off the right. Some good momentum to that one.
Kick from Gonzalez. Just a tap to Dolan, who goes to Schlitking, now to Butts. Butts back to Schlitking. Schlitking spins around. Versus field goes to Hernandez. Hernandez with some space in the middle of the field now. Now Spartan's going to be set up for a short throw in here. It's going to be Gibbs. Here's the launch. This one a bit too high over everyone's head and bounces out. But if Hernandez boxes out, this is going to be another throw in, and it will be. So Gibbs going to head to the other side and try the same thing again. Second attempt throw in, this one again too high, but into the net!
Off the head!
Capoletti, I believe it was.
Capoletti.
Third goal in the past 2 games for Piero Capoletti, and the Spartans are on the board.
Piero Capoletti scoring a couple of the goals in the last 2 games, getting the first goal for the Spartans. Amazing. Off the head until he had fully control of that.
The lead has been cut in half. Right back to it other Knights already. Run halfway down the field. It goes out off the touch by Scott Carpenter.
Piero Capoletti definitely getting the Spartans back into this one. Only down 1.
Hernandez to Carpenter. Tried to clear it away. Got it badly off the side of his foot. There's the throw in. Down the field, there's Lois there, and he will clear it away. Over Capoletti's head. Knights trying to work it back. Lois there again. Not going to work backwards. Probably just going to send it back to Gonzalez, and he will. Gonzalez got to get it out quickly, and he does. Slitking going to go right back to Gonzalez again, and he's just going to clear it away again. Now here's Gibbs. Gibbs with the physical play. Oh, they call a foul. There's a kick. And down towards the goal, Slitking there with first contact. Logan trying to get a shot off between all these Camel defenders, but it's Patel who tries to clear it away, has it deflected, but at least gets it to the side where Butts can clear it away successfully. Sent back the other way, that's past Lois, but right to Hernandez. Hernandez with the defender closing, gets it by him again, and gets it to Lois. Nice move. Now Lois down low to Scott Carpenter. Tried to go between the legs that time. Got between both those defenders there. Gets it to Hernandez, who gets it out to Butts. Butts sending it towards Capoletti. Nice touch off his chest. Patel strikes. McDade with the save. There is Lois trying to get a touch on the ball. Couldn't get a good one. Now it's Logan.
Goal scored by number 18, Piero Capoletti.
Goes all the way back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Dahlin. Dahlin to, that's Oskanak up there, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Aaron Oskanak. Now there's a run that is, that ball went out, no? That ball was completely in the white.
Looked like it went out, but
There was no whistle. No, there's an argument about it. I mean, no question. When you look back at it, that ball was completely in the white. So there's Dahlin. Boot this one away. Good boot. Patel now, trying to reverse field, just find some space. Finds a little, gets it to Butts. Butts back to Patel. Patel down low to Scott Carpenter. Now a nice touch by Lesio Lois. Here's Noah Butts. That touch might have been a little bit too hard, and it's taken away. The run shut down. Oh. Carpenter trying to keep it in contention. This one sent up the field. Slitking there, sends it back. Somebody slips, and Slitking gonna have a free pass to get it away to Oskanak. Moves it back towards the middle, looking for Gibbs. Gibbs back to Oskanak. Oskanak working up top side, slows down. Is it deflected and go out of bounds?
so the pickup of increase the intensity and awareness for these Spartans.
There's another opportunity here with another one of these deep throw-ins. Spartans got a goal off the last one. Look for Capoletti again. Maybe Dolan as well, the two tallest guys. This one goes too far to right.
Capoletti scores! Off the ground! Another game.
Capoletti again ties it.
Another game with Capoletti with both of the goals so far.
I mean, he was on the ground.
Oh my God! That
And
didn't
just
even
slid his foot.
Capoletti to tie the game. That didn't even seem like it was gonna go in with the.
I don't see how he got any touch at all on the ball, let alone a good enough strike to score, but he does. And the game is tied at 2-2.
I would think McDade would have been present for that one, knowing the lightness of the kick, but he gets it in. Both of the goals for the Spartans so far.
Capoletti has been on fire the last two games and keeps it up with an equalizer goal there.
The junior. Spartans did a good job of tying this one up.
That one's
Second
offsides.
half.
That's Gibbs. Gibbs bringing it up, and a bit too hard on that one, I think. Goes out of bounds. That one out of bounds, last touch by a Knight. Going right back for Piero Capoletti. One's hit up to the top, and it's going to go out of bounds. And we're going to have ourselves another one of these throw-ins. Can he get three in a row?
And they take the lead.
Gibbs to throw it once again. Here it is. Another good throw. Capoletti tried to go for it again. It's well defended. It's out to Scott Carpenter, though, as Oskonek there.
Straight for it.
And too much air on that one. A bit too far to the right. It goes out. And a switch at goalie. Wow. So Will McDade is taken out. And Knights are going to put in Spencer Wilhelmsen. That's the new keeper into the game for the Knights. Now this is Butts to Scott Carpenter. Ooh, off the face of somebody. Carpenter keeps it in. Now sets the Knights up for a run here. Slitking just trying to box out, create some space. He does successfully. And just going to clear it up ahead. Nice touch by the Knights, however, bringing it back. Reversing Fields back to the middle of the field to Baptiste. That's Oskonek there. With a good defense. Send it back the other way. That one's out of bounds. Last touch by Gibbs. Down to Schlitking. Baptiste up ahead. And again, Logan's called off sides. Not been new to that tonight. It's his fourth flag, I believe. There's Butts to Hernandez. Hernandez to Patel. Patel to, that's Oskonek. Right back to Patel. Two defenders closing. They go back to Dahlin. Dahlin going to go back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Hernandez. Hernandez to Schlitking. And they get by Schlitking. And now Hernandez has to close. Versus over. Shot on goal. Not on target. Too far to the right.
A good shot. He was definitely looking for the right curve on that one, but it was too far to the right, he said.
off the touch of a Campbell defender. So we'll have a Knight corner here. There it is. That one's short. And the hit too far to the right. That'll be set up for a kick in the box for Gonzalez. Here's Dahlin's kick. Laser lands at the feet of Capoletti. Capoletti trying to go up head to Carpenter. But Williamson is there and collects it. Williamson kicked up in the air. It's Hernandez. Hernandez to Gibbs. Gibbs to Patel. Patel up ahead. Scott Carpenter. And Carpenter tried to get that over the head of the goalie, but it's deflected and knocked away. But that's going to set the Spartans up for a corner.
Great defensive effort by Josh Hardesty. Kick it out. John.
It'll be Alskanek will do the corner. Spartans bring everyone in, the exception of Butch, Schlichting, and Carpenter. Here's the kick from Alskanek. It's a high kick. Dahlin!
Oh,
Dahlin! Spartans on top!
Spartans on top!
With Dahlin! With a header off the corner.
The second goal off of a header. The Spartans get up by 3. 2 of these goals being scored off of a header. Oh my goodness.
Misha Dahlin gets onto the scoreboard with a goal off of a corner.
What a
And Spartans take the lead 3-2.
What a second half performance for the Spartans. 3 goals in 1 half. Coming back from a 2-0, down 2-0.
Scratch 1 half, 3 goals in 14 minutes.
Oh yeah. Less than half of that. What a hit in, right hit off the head by Dahlin. Crazy performance for the Spartans in the second half. Last 15 minutes.
Well, that one goes out the back line. I'll set the Knights up for a corner. The kick came up short last time. Again, it does. Butts is there, well defended, and just kicks it away. Good job by Noah Butts. It was Lowish trying to save it from going out, couldn't. Throw-in coming in quick. Defending is Alskanek and Hernandez. Now Hernandez gets tangled up. And it goes up, couldn't tell who Hernandez was getting tangled up with
Wrestle battle there.
specifically, but it's going to be Spartans' ball. Alskanek from all the way back there.
Oh. Pushed. Bro,
Oh my
come on,
God.
bro.
Spartan's going to have a free kick from about the 15-yard line. Another situation, and if executed right, could result in a goal. Got 3 players up there, Bo Hernandez, Alskanek, and Patel. Who's going to do the kick? Waiting for the whistle. There it is. It's Hernandez with a fire and off one of the defenders' heads. Some backspin. Capoletti almost with a second chance, but again, it's well defended. Bringing it up now. Hernandez. And yeah, way offsides. I don't know who that is, but there was not a Campbell defender in sight. There's Jake Hogman. Got the offside call. A ball out in the middle of the field. Ooh, and that's going to be a foul called on Alessio Lois. Martin Andrew Thomas was the one who was knocked down. Now free kick for the Knights. There's Enrique Alvarez with the free kick. Here it is. Down towards the goal.
Oh.
Gonzalez there makes the catch.
Good catch by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez going to punt this one away. Off the back of Lois's head. Capoletti kicks it over his head. Now it's Scott Carpenter. He's got it on the ground. Carpenter, nice move to reverse field. Carpenter working towards the middle of the field. Has Oskonek running to the high side. Oskonek trying to break down the side. And kicks deflects off somebody. Still trying to fight for full control. And finally, he gives in to the 2-on-1. Kicked out. I don't know what that was by Dahlin. What the heck?
Potentially a shot.
He just jumped up.
We crashed out.
That went about 40 yards near the goal. That one's kicked out by Gonzalez. Just kicks it out just to shut the run down. Off the bench is both Miles Russell and Gavin Banks to come into the ball game. The throw in from Hardesty. Goes short. Mutz with a good play. Boxes out. Good job. So Banks and Russell in for Capoletti and Scott Carpenter. So Piero Capoletti with 2 goals exits the game. Banks and Russell check in. Banks back in since the first few minutes of the game, and Russell in for the first time today. Allen ready to boot this one away. A low line drive. Be stopped by Logan. Nice touch by Patel to get it up the field. Russell already getting in the action. Russell in one-on-one. Skips it by the defender. Russell firing. Too much air on it and too far to the right. It's out of bounds. That was Hardesty. He was working on down in that bottom corner. Couldn't get around him.
Yeah, definitely got to that ball.
There's a kick. Goes over Banks' head. Lois is there with a touch. Looking for a whistle, and now they get one. Foul was on Jake Hogman. Barnes will get a free kick. It'll be Schlitking to do it. Schlitking just going to go to Oskonek on the other side of the field. Oskonek to the middle of the field looking for Lois, it looked like, or maybe Russell. Whoever it was that got intercepted. This is Cortez working to Baptiste. Lois crashes in. Now it's Logan. Logan with a break on the goal, trying to get a shot off. Well defended by Noah Butts, who gets it to Oskonek. Oskonek loses it. Knights have it back toward the middle of the field. Dahlin there with a deflection, and Dahlin kicks it away. Good play by both Misha Dahlin and Noah Butts.
And a good defensive effort by the 3 Spartans in that post.
Oskinek fires this one away. It's to Russell with a good touch off of it. Also working towards the bottom. Tried to get by Hardesty, but couldn't. Hardesty has to resort to kicking it out of bounds. So Butts will come throw it in. Butts to Lois. Lois hits it upfield looking for Banks. He gets by him. And they'll just roll out of bounds. Williamson will just kick it from the box. It's going to be Washburn who will do the kick. Washburn's kick. Just throw in. And first touch by Banks, then Lewis. Stalin with a header. Oskinek trying to knock it down. He does. Not working up the field. Couple good touches. Has it well defended. Now it's out of the middle of the field. Lois there. Has it deflected. All the way back to Schlittking. Schlittking to Butts. And Butts back to Schlittking. Schlittking back to Butts. And Butts finally just clears it away. Up off somebody's head. Russell with a little bit of space and a run now. It's to Patel. Patel to Lois. Lois flips it up ahead. Too far in front for Russell. They get a good break on the ball as Williamson grabs it.
If he was just a little closer, he would have kicked it in. Nice pickup by McDavid. Dade.
Now it's Patel. Patel bringing it up, looking for Russell. Russell almost overran it. Tripped on himself, goes back to Hernandez. Hernandez looks for Gibbs, other side, has it deflected. It's going to be Oskinek. Going to hit it in the air, looking for Patel. Off a defender's head. Russell with the tap. Patel! Patel!
Kicks it
Yes!
in! The Spartan. Oh, but it looks like something
they're gonna
was
give a
called.
flag.
Flag.
Offsides. They get Patel for the offsides. That goal's wiped off someone's. There's Hernandez to Banks. Banks trying to get it to Lois. Lois tried to get it up. Had it deflected. Now it's Dallin with a deflection. And Dallin going to kick it back up the field. Goes by Baptiste. Russell gets it to Patel. Patel looking for Gibbs. Gibbs working the top side. Touches looking for Russell. Over one man's head, and it will go out. That's going to be a corner for the Spartans, I believe, and it will be.
Amazing soccer from the Spartans.
It's going to be Oskinek to do the corner. He sets it up. Here it is. One might be a bit too high. Ooh. Just past Russell. And it goes out.
Spartans being able to most of the goals off of most of those.
And that and throw-ins.
Kicks.
There's another corner set up on the other side for Hernandez. Flip of a coin will do the trick. Ah, Gibbs with the header. Maybe on the wrong part of his head, and it goes too high. Over everyone's head and out of bounds. There's Hernandez. Ooh, he might have gotten a shot to the hip. He goes down, and he looks in pain immediately after making contact with, it looked like, Jake Hogman. He grabbed at the left side of his hip and went down. He looks like he's okay. It's up. Contact there. Hernandez fights through it. Hernandez still working, and now a whistle blown. It's going to be a foul. And Spartan's going to get a free kick from a pretty good distance away.
He's getting beat up a bit there, but still able to push through.
Hernandez sets up the free kick. He has one player blocking his view down towards the goal over Dolan's head and Lois's. They'll go out of bounds.
Knight's definitely running out of time here. 12 minutes left. I get one goal off.
Spartan's defense has stepped up to the second half too. There's Banks, and out of bounds off the touch of Laurente Jimenez. A throw in from Butts looking for Russell. Russell trying to prevent getting boxed out, and a whistle going to be blown on Russell. Knights have it coming down the other side of the field now. This is Cortez. Cortez, little pop, goes over everyone. Now Butts just trying to find some possession to kick it away. Gets it to, that's Banks, and Banks going to kick it out.
Yeah, they got that on lock, bro.
Another nice play by Noah Butts.
Amazing defense by the Spartans. Second half. What a second half run for the Spartans defensively and offensively.
Throw-in goes out. And Gonzalez is just going to kick it from the box. Dolan boots it away over Lois's leg. Now it's Hernandez knocking it down, and it goes out of bounds off of the touch of Terry. Nope. Go quickly, and it's Russell trying to find the space, but he cannot. Butts trying to flip it to Banks. Baptiste there with good defense. Going to take it away and send it across the field. Gibbs charging in quickly, though. He's going to knock it out. There's Russell. Bad touch off that one. in. Ooh.
Slightly off. Just needed a better touch. The goalie was not present. Definitely would have went in.
Set up beautifully.
That was a beautiful setup.
Well, a kick down taken by Patel. Good header by Gibbs. Gets it to Russell. Russell's trying to box out and get himself some space. He goes back to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to work around two defenders. Sends it down towards the middle, but nobody down there. It's taken by Williamson. Williamson's throw out. And it's going to get by Banks, who was trying to chase that one down. Gets all the way up to midfield. Ow! Banks hits his own teammate. Capoletti was waiting to sub in. This is Logan, who's gotten quiet since the second half has started. It was all over the place in the first half. Now it's Russell trying to work one-on-one, and he's going to have it go out. It'll be a Spartan throw-in.
A throw-in opportunity for the Spartans.
There's Gibbs. Be another one of those long throw-ins. Looking all the way back towards the goal, and it's knocked over the goal. Couldn't tell if that was off of Patel's head or Williamson's hand. Either way, it's out of bounds. And it was off Williamson's hand, so it'll be a corner on the way for the Spartans. Miles Russell goes off, and Capoletti was the one who came in for him. So Waskanek going to do another corner here. This one too far to the right, doesn't even get in play. Goes off the right side net of the goal. I'm going to go out of bounds. Six and a half minutes left, just about. That one goes out. That's touched by Hernandez, it looked like. That one over the top of the goal, out of bounds. Set the Knights up for a corner. Been short on these last two. Set it up from the top corner. There it is. This one a bit higher, maybe too high. It goes over everyone's head and Banks hits it out. Patel's there. Patel probably going to just take it himself now. He's going to shut it down and find somebody else. He's looking for Hernandez. Hernandez has the goalie out of his box. It's back to Capoletti. Capoletti, going to hit it up in the air. Didn't get a good touch on it. He was trying to shoot for that one. Now it's knocked out of the air. Off of pace, that was Alvarez who kicked it out, so Butts will throw it in. On a prime opportunity, Williamson came way out of the goal. For some reason, I don't know. Banks loses that one. It's kicked away, taken by the Knights. Knights working back down the field. Now they got to run. It's Logan. Logan working on Dahlin. Logan fires too far to the left. Bounds.
It's definitely looking for that rush.
Allen going to set it up. That's a rocket. Here's it back towards the left. Nice move by Noah Butts. A little deep fake out there. Now Butts working towards the middle of the field, trying to go to Patel, and Butts goes down. Now it's a Capoletti. Capoletti reverses fields with a move, and he is in on a slide tackle. They say keep going. They say no foul. Butts is still down. Allen clears it away, and now the whistle finally blows.
Wow. It's a late whistle.
Very late whistle. What
3
seems to be
seconds late, yeah.
shaken up. A game the Spartans have already lost. Fisher Martin, we don't know how serious that injury is. I don't know what Butts, another one of that defender on the back line, will come off. Andrew Balakune will go in. So Balakune into the game as Butts goes out. Miles Russell goes back in. Evan Banks goes out. Four minutes, 12 seconds left. They say, let's go. They went all the way down to Knights half of the field deep. Now Balakune going to fire it towards the middle of the field. There's Gibbs there. So works around one defender. It's the outside of him. Fires it towards the goal too high. And out of bounds. 3 points in the fall, 0 points here.
Yeah.
One hit off of his face. No. Or that touch off his face. Now it's going to be a foul on the Knights. It's Al the one who got fouled. Mendez will set it up. Hand in the air. There's the kick. Down towards the goal, looking for Patel over the goal. He's head and
Oh, he
in.
kicked it right in.
Own goal.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Own goal by the Knights. 4-2 Spartan lead. Don't know who to give credit to on that one. It was an own goal. I guess Hernandez. He was the last one to touch it, I think. And Spartans have
Wow.
put 4 on the scoreboard here in one half. And look to close it out in these last 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
Spartans goal by number 10, Sohan.
And they give the goal to Patel. Spartans have doubled the score of the Knights here in the second half. Back to work. And one right to Gonzalez. He's gonna wait to fall on it.
Ooh.
Gonzalez gonna punt this one away. Short punt, hit that off the side of his foot. And that's gonna be a handball. What?
Get out of here.
Alessio Lois almost just lost his mind because they thought he called a handball on him. Referee made a mistake, corrected the call. Balakune throws it in, looking for Capoletti. Capoletti trying to get around a box out. It's kicked out of bounds. Spartans, we set up for a corner. Keep it coming.
Brian's just getting opportunity for opportunity. It's definitely out of this one with only 2 minutes, under 2 minutes left.
Oskinek to set it up. Here's the kick. Looking for Russell!
Miles Russell kicks it
And
in!
another one. 5-2.
5-2! I'm speechless, bro.
5 goals and a half.
5 goals in
2
a
by
half.
Capoletti, 1 by Dahlin, 1 by Patel, and now Miles Russell gets in on the action. It's a 5-2 score.
Absolutely killing the spirits of the Knights, bro. 5 goals in the half is definitely one of the, or is the best performance by the Spartans this season.
This is a team that came in, especially after last week, 2 tough losses, both to Carrollton and to Osborne. Questioning their chemistry, their dynamic. They came out and they showed it tonight. This team has dialed back in. And important time to do so these last two games. Minute and a half left. There's a throw in. Oh, someone overran the throw in. Here's Hardesty. And it's just going to go out, I think, off Balakune. So it'll be a corner for the Knights. There's the corner way too high over everyone's head. And that's going to go out, I think. Less than a minute to go. Be a Spartan throw in. Here's Gibbs, a long throw in. Just trying to get as much field position as possible. Now it's Hernandez. Gonna go to Gibbs. Too hard of a touch. It goes back to Oskinak, then to Hernandez. Now it's Lois. Now to Dahlin, who boots it far over the head of everybody. It's Russell and Capoletti closing in. Russell gets by one defender. 10 seconds left. Past Patel. Oh, he was set up for yet another. I think that's going to do it. Only 6 seconds left. And Baptiste will kick it out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
Oh.
Final score, 5-2. Total domination by the Spartans in the second half. After a slow start in the first, they win this one 5-2. Raised back to a plus 500 record with a 6-5. Pace loses this one, and I'm not going to mince my words, embarrassing fashion, especially after the good first half that they had. They completely fell apart in the second half. Spartans head back into region play with their morale high. I believe we'll take on Pebblebrook next. Either them or Westlake will be the next matchup for them. That's going to be all from us tonight. From this one, once again, final score 5-2. I'm Nicholas Claus. I was joined by Caleb Curry, and we're signing out.
Peace.